Greetings and salutations, Internet. Today, I want to address some of the fallout that I've noticed from a Vallejo, California artist by the name of La Russell. He made a little song called Heaven Sent, which caused a lot of backlash. And it's interesting to see the different people's interpretation of what it meant versus my own, versus like whatever it got to. I don't know what I saw some of the memes. I'm gonna play a few, uh, but uh, um, yeah, it's just like for him to just walk away from social media entirely is kind of ridiculous. I thought it was all a hoax, but then I ended up following him on uh, um, Instagram. And then I went to his page to see if there was any truth to it, and he deleted it. So I was like, man, bro, don't let it get to that. Um, 1 second. Doo, doo, doo. I think we're back on. My gimbal died. I have to charge it. But yeah, it's just I was a bit gobsmacked by the response. I just wanted, if you're not familiar with it, we're gonna play it right now so you get a sample of what it's about. He said, man, you probably shouldn't put this out. I said, why? What the hell happened? He said, you talk about Epstein, there's a lot of shit going on. And I said, thank you for calling me. I'm finna drop this. That's exactly why we need it. Because everybody's sit and be silent. And the goal of an artist is to express the times and discuss, say all the things that nobody else want to say or know how to say. I'm not perfect, and neither is the president. Was guiltier than a nigga hiding evidence. You can't be mad that they heated if you don't let them vent. Even the devil was heaven sent. Even Malcolm was heaven sent. Even Martin was heaven sent. Even Kanye was heaven sent. We all heaven sent. Donald too. I made this record and I sent it off to my engineer. So Donald too. That wasn't the end of it. That's where in that clip. We all heaven. Oh, Schnikes. Oh, I lost it real quick. Here we go. I made this. We all heaven sent. Epstein too. We all heaven sent. Adolf too. Adolf. Gotta remember Adolf. Even you. We all heaven sent. You're right up there with Adolf. We all heaven sent. Now, I realize he used some pretty extreme examples, but it's just like the backlash. I mean, some of it was just I found entertaining. Like this is one with the on the new season of the Boondocks. Even the devil was heaven sent. Donald too. Epstein too. Adolf too. Even you. We all heaven sent.
Don't point at me, not my heaven. You proud of yourself?
Even Kanye was heaven. So yeah, it's there's a understandable mixed feelings. If you're on Instagram, probably couldn't see it, but you probably already familiar with what's going on. But yeah, it's just everyone, he used some pretty extreme examples. And how I interpreted it before like seeing all this craziness and all that shit was someone's a lesson or a blessing. The most evil people that we encounter, they're there for a reason to strengthen our resolve. And it's just like they're like the gym.
for you to overcome. I do view Epstein as heaven sent. Because before him, I was, talking about us being run by a criminal cabal of pedophilic billionaires, contribute nothing to society, and to do some really sick shit on crazy islands. All right, I was saying that shit when it was crazy to say. Epstein keeping track of all this crazy shit, and some of the files coming public really just help solidify my argument against being run by criminal pedophiles. I've been pro-revolution. Hitting Trump, heaven sent. People can see how evil the government can be. Biden is heaven sent because people could realize that the blue team is not the answer. We need to get out there and get in the streets. And it's just like, yeah, that's how I interpreted the whole heaven sent thing. It's just like, yeah, those people who do evil shit, they allow the good people to shine, and that's how we know. We got the heroes, the remarkable people of the time. But people just heard Adolf, Trump, Epstein, and that triggered a lot of folks. It's just like, I like us to just understand our blessings and our stresses, because we got all this turmoil. And yes, it can break you down, but it's also, instead of fight or flight, like, let's mend and befriend. We got goals bigger than ourselves, the evil people. Let us encourage us to find a greater community so we can do something. And, I heard Lil Russell say he's a revolutionary, and maybe that goes into his ideology. Maybe it has something to do with the fact we both from Vallejo. The rumors of me being his babysitter, they're highly exaggerated. People saying that he only started his rap career after he watched one of my parody videos. I can't verify that. That's something to talk to him about. But there's no way you can prove I babysat him. So I don't want to see a good dude walk away from his spot just because of some online buzzing, people who don't get it. It's funny because I didn't know who he was until recently. I was talking to a friend from the Bay, and we have similar paths, and he was talking about local artists, because we were ribbing about the stuff we used to like versus the stuff we can't stand now, which used to, a lot of it is stuff we used to like, and then we were talking about like the artists that have impact, and he was talking about La Russell. He asked me if I knew La Russell, and he was talking about some artist Russ and a bunch of stuff I didn't understand at the time. It was all gibberish. But then I looked into him, and he was like, yeah, he's pretty dope, and he had E40. That's like someone who I always try to show respect to. He paid him his going rate like it was nothing. I was like, yeah, that's where he should be. I was trying to get E40 to come to an event with a school I work with, because I think his voice is powerful. He's Kendrick got a song, Murals, about how his mural got damaged. E40 got murals in different states. The one close by is not damaged at all. Like, it's been there for years. It's a staple of the community. So, but I was trying to get the $80,000 so he could speak. I couldn't get his rate. But Russell, he was blessed enough to be able to pay it, no issue. And it's just like, yeah, that's where the legend should be. So yeah, Lil Russell, man, I don't give up your socials. I mean, to an extent, we should all give up our socials, not Social Security, but definitely get more involved in community. And I'd love to see the community that Russell built. I was like expecting to see it my next trip to the Bay, but yeah, we all haven't sinned. And it's just like, yeah, there's people who are the antithesis to the good. And it's just like, what do you think heaven is? You think it's just like people who fucked up, like they just get cast into eternal damnation? Um, and it's just like they pick the wrong religion. They pick the wrong, like, what is, where's the cutoff point? Because it's like different people, different ideologies, different interpretation. But I view heaven as keeping certain people alive, just so you can actually watch them suffer. By suffer, you don't even have to do much. You don't need a burning fire. Just take the most privileged people who are destroying the world and make them live the life of a poor person. Like you just get rid of all of the Epstein connections in the government. They got new number, no money in their account. So like the people around them don't work for them, and they really tell them how they feel. And yeah, they got to live on a minimum wage job. But they get the classic because we gotta adjust the minimum wage. That's why I fuck with Shama Sawant. She's trying to get a national $25 an hour minimum wage. But she already got the $15 in Seattle, which kept up with inflation. So now it's still the largest minimum wage in the entire country. But we do gotta, like, people do gotta catch up with the minimum wage, so they're not struggling. They can buy houses and all that stuff, and that's what I'm saying. We liquidate the billionaires' assets. All of these criminals. Like when I say billionaire, just know that is synonymous with criminal. Because to be holding $1 billion is a criminal act. You did some fucked up shit for it. Like show me who your lobbyists are. What are you guys lobbying for? Lobbying itself should be a crime. That's only there to facilitate the corruption of our politics. But like you take away all the power that these people have. You make Bill Gates a Uber driver. Now he shouldn't be handling anyone's food. So yeah, just I wouldn't like some where like him being evil won't affect other people. Like he got to shine shoes at a bowling alley or something. That's a good way to get like your customer base up. If you got like a former billionaire working in a lowly position for old school minimum wage, like the current $7 minimum wage, while that they can't keep up with, they got to work that life, working around people who they were trying to kill for a while. So like the people you can like see, Bill Gates is cleaning your shoes, or he's got to go clean the bathroom. And then like you could just like leave a big nasty shit that he has to pick up, or not wash your feet. So like you can give him some kind of a foot fungus, or just like you can get creative. But yeah, you could also just not harass them, just tell them how you actually feel. And then they have all of their lives filmed because they're big on watching everything we do, tracking everything we do. But we track everything they do to make sure they don't get like a pile of money in like a sex dungeon for children or something. You got to keep the everything on them. Like you got to. Bill Gates has to like post a before and after, working a 12-hour shift, cleaning bathrooms. And it's just like, he just comes back, he's covered with feces and he has to leave a report. Like, today people were really mean to me and called me a nerd. Yeah. I mean, and then you got to film them getting their first overdraft fees, just like really watch them suffering, like the normal day-to-day shit that you deal with. Just like someone who's not at all built for it, thought that they would always be above the law. They would always have enough money to buy and sell people like stock on the open market. Um, yeah, so it's just like that's heaven sent. We would take the people who are heaven sent evil, and then we figure out a way to contain them, to bring them to justice, and that's heaven sent. I mean, if you want to see this world become heaven, we definitely got to have justice. And yeah, no, I fucked with LaRussell. He had the Palestine song. I'm still waiting for his verse. He was supposed to add to Revolution the musical. So get back at me. But yeah, it is um sad to hear that he's walked away, but come on back. It'll be good to see you. And on that note, you guys, I know it's like a little late. I just wanted to tap in with my feelings because I keep seeing this thing posted about it, and I was just like, yeah, nah, it's uh, yeah, it's better people to walk away from the internet, like yeah, the Russell heaven sent, just get a guy a break. See, I don't know what he's going through, but and plus you got to man up. People gonna talk shit. Maybe that's a big part of um, why I'm a little bit more resilient. I mean, I had to leave for other complications, more so just infiltrate. But Russell, uh, you, maybe I'm from Vallejo. I love seeing someone from the Vallejo doing well, plus doing good. And yeah, I just stay sharp, stay in there. And when you get back, I mean, man, you do for a verse on Revolution the musical. So I'm still waiting for that one.